After 10 years of training in the gym, starting calisthenics has been one of the best decisions that I've ever made. And perhaps that could be the case for you as well. I used to lift for lifting's sake. It's not that I was unmotivated, but I just felt disconnected and like something was missing. I was doing it because I had to and not really because I loved it. Now, since starting calisthenics, my physique is better than ever. I feel better than ever, and most of the time I cannot wait to get in the gym, and consistency isn't an issue at all. So in this video, I'm going to share with you my experience with calisthenics, and maybe even if you don't want to do it, you can take something from it that will help you on your journey to achieving your goals. So a few years ago, I was doing perfectly fine with weights. I was progressing, I was getting stronger, I was getting the muscle growth. It felt like I went to the gym, worked out, made the weights heavier, and then went home. And then the cycle just repeated. It felt pointless. It felt like there was no why, there was no purpose, there was no reasoning for me to actually go to the gym. And then it was by pure chance that I ran into calisthenics. Someone in the gym dragged me over and said, "Give this a try. You look like you're strong enough." I gave it a try. And I flopped. I flopped terribly. I failed instantly, and right then I saw how hard it was, and it's like it instantly lit a spark inside me. At that point, I knew I had a bigger purpose to come to the gym, right? There's things that I cannot achieve, not just heavier weights, but there's all these amazing, cool moves that people are out here doing, and I thought I could do it easily, but turns out I was wrong. So for me personally, that makes the road of calisthenics very interesting and motivating, because it's one of those things where you can't see the end really and truly. So that takes the problem of consistency or a lack of drive or motivation out of the equation right now. With all these moves ahead of you that you cannot do, it's like playing a video game. You need to unlock the next level. It's very motivating for you to turn up. So if it's a matter of enjoying that there's more things to achieve like constantly and it's never really ending, then perhaps you'll also enjoy calisthenics. Going just for PRs with weights feels kind of empty, right? It doesn't really mean anything. Whereas with calisthenics, it's almost like you're on a program. It's almost like you're in a camp. Yeah, you beat your PR, great. Now that you've done that and now that you're training these, you're building up to that fight day. You're building up to that day that you can do this calisthenics moves. And then after that, you've got more medals to achieve. You've got more calisthenics trophies, moves to bag. It's honestly one of the most rewarding forms of training. Now I go to the gym and everything I do has a purpose. That works well for me and my character, right? I like doing things with purpose. So if you like doing things with purpose as well, again, maybe calisthenics could be for you. When you want to do something, you will do it consistently. So if you want to achieve a certain physique, lose weight, build muscle, then what better way to do it than actually doing something that you want to do? Besides the mental stuff that I've just spoken about, I've also built the best core strength and overall body strength that I've ever had. And that's what's going to translate into the rest of life. Even just your basic posture will be better. With calisthenics, you get exposed instantly, right? If you've got a weak lower back, just as I did, you'll get exposed. And that's what also contributes to the best physique that you will get in your life, because once you're exposed, you have no choice but to work on it until you can achieve that move. And in the process of doing that, you are sculpting your body into something amazing. So unlike weight training, you can't forget about a certain body part. In my opinion, this is where the real strength shines. With calisthenics, I've also developed the most stability, the most balance, the most coordination and flexibility overall. This is kind of what I love about it as well, right? Some people compare calisthenics to gymnastics. If you know anything about gymnasts, they are damn strong and they're incredibly flexible. So with weight training, you can forget about all these things. You know, if you don't want to be flexible, you don't care about being flexible, then don't stretch. But with calisthenics, those things can't really be avoided, right? Everything improves and your body just becomes better all around. I think that journey sounds more fun and interesting than just developing strength. So yeah, if this video has helped you in any way with your fitness journey, then hit subscribe, because I've got plenty more advice coming your way. Always aim to be just 1% better, and take care.